So if you're not playing covers, then I'm sorry, but we need to serve, these folks that are coming through the door.
Yeah.
And that's
all
what they want. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes a few businesses to break that mold to see, but break the mold and have success, right? You gotta have sustained success. So if they break the mold and go out of business, then that you're shooting.
Bad.
Yeah, you're shooting that notion in the foot.
What do you think, besides good content and good songs, it takes for an artist to break through some sort of threshold?
A very strong knowledge of how the market works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I say this all the time. Like I've got music that's distributed worldwide. I could do a much better job getting it out there, but there are reasons why, and I still have aspirations to get it out to the entire world, etc. I am distributed internationally. I mention that in the same breath that I will say there are, tens, maybe hundreds producers that are doing the same quality of work that I'm doing. Of those, there's probably a ton of them that are better than me. But the difference is they're not getting it to market, right? So, and in music, it's not about better. It's not. Music's not a competition, right?
Right.
Even though we live in a competitive milieu, in a competitive atmosphere. My music is what it is because of this specific aesthetic, and I make it this way because that's the way I want to hear it, and that's the way I feel like it needs to be produced, etc. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to be successful in distributing this or in getting it distributed, you need to have an understanding of what it takes to get it out to market. And I say that my daughter makes music. She sings. She does amazing work. And whenever we're speaking or whenever she's sending me music to listen to, and then she's asking me questions, the first thing I say is, okay, please study the technical aspects of what you're doing from a business standpoint and also from a studio standpoint. Like really get to know what you're doing, like in terms of publishing, royalties, how to get the music out, etc. Because that's a very, very important part of what you need to know. And we're not Hollywood, so we don't have offices where you can walk in and go, hey, can I speak with a music manager? Right. Can you guys manage my career for me? Mm-hmm. You're not going to have that. And even bands like Krungbin, they had to move to LA. They moved to LA for a bit. And you know what I mean? Like you kind of have to leave town to get that infrastructure to get going. You got to be a good band as well. I mean, they're amazing musicians. And does that answer your question?
I think, that makes a lot of sense to me. And I think that we even understand that, but it's nice to hear it from you to kind of get another perspective on it. It's really funny. We just had Omar Lissandro on the podcast, and he was just doing...
He's a guitar player?
More of a fashion designer.
Okay.
And
dropping everything.
He actually plays piano as well, but he was just doing the fashion/outfits for the Krungbin Leon Bridges photo shoot the other day.
That's awesome.
And they were all just back here.
Yeah.
So it's
and then they came to the flat and hung out there.
They came to the flat. See, it's like all.
But all on the D, right?
Because that would have. Somebody should have told me.
Well,
I like Krungbin.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like Mark's one of my best friends, and they need to be able to like decompress and find a place where they could just chill. And if and people tell me all the time, hey, why didn't you call me and tell me they were here?
Right.
And why didn't you tell me Leon Bridges was there? And I'm like, well, that goes against the grain of what I want to do with the flat. I want you to be there and happen upon it it's unless they're announcing a party and they're ready to go, like we did the after party for the show that we did at White Oak Music Hall a couple of years ago. Unless that's happening, then that's not happening, right? Then it's just like, hey, yes, come on by. Let's have some mezcal, tequila, and then let's just hang out. And then whoever happened to have been there will have seen it. You know what I mean?
Just gonna hang outside like the whole time.
Yeah.
Just waiting for something.
Right. Just gonna hang out by the front door. That's one strategy. Yes.
That's funny. I'm gonna switch it up on you.
Sure.
We're speaking synchronicity. We're speaking interweaving timelines. Give us your opinion on the nature of reality and what it means to be alive.
Wow. That's yeah.
No preface.
I mean, you want to go there. We can, like, what is reality, and are we actually here? Are we alive? Are we in this third dimension? I'm messing with you.
I don't know.
I'm messing with you. No, I mean, look, for me, I'm having a great time being alive, man. So it's just learning to live for like this moment, right? Like just the fact that I'm here, that I'm doing this, and we're just having a great time, right? I haven't seen my phone for the last hour or so I'm not worried about who might be blowing me up, or where I need to be. I do need to be at the flat by 3 to hand them a check so we can have some liquor delivery. But that's about it. Otherwise, I'm in this moment, and that's life, and that's being alive. COVID hits, and you go, holy crap, this is reality. It is reality. The reality is there's nothing coming into my bank account. Like, what's going on? Can't, I'm not DJing. There's no bar money coming in, right? What are we going to do? We're just going to live, right? And we're going to play music.
Yeah.
And find the resources to, like, get online, and with whatever we still have, just do it and see where it goes from there. And yeah.
What do you think about, like, just the nature of your consciousness and what it means to die and what it means to leave this realm? And maybe you already have left this realm or not, but give us your opinion on that.
Yeah, so I don't give that a whole lot of thought usually. I do have I'm a universalist, right? So I believe in universal consciousness. So by that definition, we've been here before, you and I, in some incarnation, right? Or, if this is your first go around, you will come back, and you're going to have an opportunity to, like, correct some of the things that you may not have done right until you get it right, maybe, and then that's your last pass through.
And then after you get it right, what's supposed to happen?
That I don't have the answer for, but if you ask me in another 20 years, I might have come to that conclusion. But still working on it, still learning a lot, and I'm only 25, so.
Nah.
How old are you, actually? Just curious.
26.
Your skin looks great.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
26, 27.
Yeah, he's going the right direction. So, like I was saying earlier, in 12 days I'll have a birthday. It's now, for those that are watching the recording, it's January 7th. Today,
January 8th today.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so in 11 days.
It's good for me because 8 is my synchronicity number.
Got it.
So this is all good.
This is working out for you. January 19th, I'll be 55.
Nice.